so I can look at stuff on there. And while you guys are getting here, what should you tell me? If you guys are just now getting here, just tell me where you're tuning in from. Madison's doing a dance behind the camera that you can't see. She's a cool kid off the camera. Can't get her to be the cool kid on camera. And if you guys are watching from YouTube, try to switch over to you now because that's where I can see your questions and stuff like that. You guys are all coming in. Okay, cool. I wasn't looking at the screen for a second. Let me share this on on Facebook real quick. And then we'll get started. Yeah, but you guys tell me where you're all from. I know most of you guys are always on the East Coast. Yeah. From Canada. What's up? Okay, guys. I'm not looking at you now just right this second because I'm just sharing this on my Facebook page real quick. But I'll be right back. And I always like to hear if you guys had a good Monday or a bad Monday. Actually, I can tell you how my Monday has went so far. Hold on. I am so unmotivated at work anymore. If you guys have ever heard me talk about this, have a full-time job. I'm at work from 8 to 5. When people say 9 to 5, I'm always like, who works 9 to 5? Because you wouldn't have a lunch break if you were working 8 hours, if you were working from 9 to 5. And I thought 8 hours was a normal work day. I don't know, maybe not. But anyway, I work every day from 8 to 5, and I'm so unmotivated at work all the time now because I'm so excited about YouTube all the time, and I just can't ever focus on not you now. I can never focus on my, like, day job. So, but yeah, what about you guys? How was work or whatever you guys were doing today? Thank you, Christina, for the bars. And let's see. Yeah, we're good on YouTube. Okay, so if you guys are watching from YouTube, because I'm looking at it at the second, try to switch over to you now if you want or if you can, because I can see your comments here, and also you get entered into the race to win one of my last pop sockets. Not this Monday. Next Monday will be the last giveaway for pop sockets, and then I'm gonna have different merch by then. So yeah, head on over to you now if you want to win one of my last pop sockets. Okay, hi guys. I'm on you now, so I'm gonna start looking at your questions after I hear how your days went. So Meg says, we had a chill day, booked a vet appointment, and one of her rats booked a new tattoo. What? Oh, for one of your rats. I think I've seen your rats on Snapchat, right, Meg? You send me videos of them. They're really cute. I like them. Let's see. I had a bad Monday, says Kelly. Had a bad allergic reaction sitting in the hospital. You're watching me in the hospital, Kelly? I'm sorry about that. Do you know what you were allergic to? Yeah, it doesn't say you know what it was yet. Work 6 to 3, died. Same, 8 to 5. I feel you. Had school and about to get shaved ice. That sounds good. Let's see. Work always stinks on Mondays, so much to catch up on. I always feel like that. But when I go into work on Mondays, here's what I do. Nothing. Unless someone emails me, like, I really don't do much on Mondays. Like, it's almost pointless for me to work 5 days a week because on Mondays I only respond to, like, things that are going wrong on Monday. Thank you, Lucy, for the 400 likes. And Christina, thank you, too, for the 400 likes. You guys are always so nice to me on here. I love it. I love getting to know you guys and you guys getting to know me. And, of course, my energy is much better than it has been in the past. Sometimes I get on and I'm just like, oh, dying because, yeah, I work all day. But I'm here. I'm here. Taylor says, stay-at-home mom for 2 little boys. Stressful. I could imagine. Boys are a lot. Actually, we were at Madison's house this weekend for Easter. Well, so our anniversary is on the 15th. We just had our 3-year anniversary. And on our 1-year anniversary, actually, Madison's nephew was born. So our first anniversary we spent in the hospital waiting for him to be born. And then every anniversary since then, you know, we've had to go spend time with her family. And then plus it was Easter. And then you guys, our anniversary is always also tax day. And then the university we go to has has this thing that happened to fall on the same weekend, but it's like a big deal. And then Coachella was this weekend. Like, everything was this weekend. So, I'm telling you that. We were with her family this weekend, and they have 4 boys. So, I was exhausted from that, even though I wasn't parenting them or anything like that. But just, like, the energy, the hectic chaos is, like, a lot. So, yeah. How was y'all's Easter? Did y'all do anything fun, cool, unique? Christina, thank you for all these likes. Okay. Hi, guys. Haley says her birthday was this weekend. Well, happy birthday, Haley. Anne's here. Thank you for the 10 likes. And I know sometimes you guys use your free spins and it just shows up over here. So I'm going to try to start looking at those too, because I really appreciate when you guys just give me your free spin. Like, that means a lot that you would save your free spin on Mondays for me. So if you haven't used it and you want to, definitely do that. I'm looking at all these things, okay? Taylor says, I adopted 3-legged kitty this weekend. That's cute. How sweet of you. Thank you, Adara, for the bars. Thank you, Grace, for the likes. And O Blackford as well. And Caroline, thank you so much, guys. Oh, y'all hear Tippy? Tippy almost got in a cat fight today. Were they fighting, babe, or were they just yelling at each other? Our landlord has a cat, and they don't get along. I wish they did, but they don't. And Madison, we let Tippy out, and their cat was in the backyard. So all you heard was, Rah! And we went over to save him, and then he tried to jump up onto this window over here and slammed his head into the wall. I tell you guys, he's a little slow. He's a little slow, but we love him. All right. What does your landlord's cat looks like? What's its name? Her name is Ninja. Tippy's getting into this box that I wanted to talk to you guys about in a minute. Oh, actually, there's something in here for you, Tip. Do you want it? Look, look. Want it? Go get it. A subscriber made those for me, for Tippy. Yeah, our landlord's cat's name is Ninja, and she's a calico cat. She's just kind of older, and she's fucking mean. So, before Tippy moved in with us, I've always had him, but he lived with my sister for a little while. Before he moved in with us, this cat would bang on our door at night. Like, she slams her body up against the door so that we would let her in. And we used to, and she would come in here and be sweet for, like, a second, and then, like, freak out and want out and, like, hiss at us and, like, go crazy. She's weird. I don't know what's wrong with her. But, and then, so she got in this habit of walking into our house because we would be nice to her. And when Tippy moved in, she did it again, and then she started acting like crazy. I'm going to show y'all this video. So, yeah, that's our landlord's cat. She's fucking insane. Tippy is 4 years old. Somewhere around there. Alright, I'm going to start looking at y'all's questions. Sorry, I was, like, babbling. Actually, should I show... You guys want me to start answering, like, your questions first? Or I kind of want to show you guys some of the stuff I got in the mail today. Which do you want to see first? It's easier if I do this. Put at number 1 if you want me to go ahead and start answering questions. And put at number 2 if you want to see some of the cute stuff I got in my P.O. box today. Go. Oh, everybody's saying 2. Okay, so first of all, Tippy is still coming all over here. One of my subscribers sent me 2 of these for Tippy. It's just like pipe cleaners together with this little jingle bell on it, and hopefully he'll play with them. Every time I buy him toys, he doesn't want to play with... He's going to come right back here. Oh, just kidding. He went and laid right out of frame. But every time Thank you, Christina, for all these likes. I see you. Every time I buy him toys, he never plays with them. He'll, like, play with my hair ties. And we buy him, like, those cardboard things you can, like, pop your nails on. And he scratches the carpet instead. Like, he's the most impossible fucking cat. Is this for me? Thank you, babe. Madison's making me food. So, yeah. But she sent me one of these. I think, let's see. Her name is... Tiva, T-E-I-V-A, and she makes these cute little things that I know what they are because she emailed me about them, but I haven't opened these yet. So they came in this little bag, and I'll read you the card after we open these. And I know she makes little polymer yeah, she makes little polymer, like necklaces. There's like pancakes. Here, let me open them. Ah! So she gave me like a chain, and then she made these little like this little pancake charm, which looks so freaking realistic. These look like baby pancakes. I don't know. I thought that was really cute. And then she also made an Oreo one. That's cute. And a Teddy Graham. Look at the Teddy Graham. That's so cute. I just love that you guys think about me enough to send me little goodies. I love it. And I think she has an Etsy shop, if I remember her talking to me about it. Let's see. I don't, actually, maybe I'm wrong. Let me see. It doesn't say anything in here about her Etsy, but she does have an Instagram, and it's the _adventures _ trash _ girl. I think maybe she's a dumpster diver. Maybe that's why that's her Instagram. But if you guys are interested in these little cute little things, they're so cute. So thank you so much. I love this. And then I got something else in the mail. Lori, I think I showed you guys her Instagram like a little bit ago, but she sent me these cute, so freaking cute, I just can't even deal with it. This cute little cactus. I'm dying. I'm freaking dying. Look at this. She knits these. She knits a lot of different things. But she sent me this one, and this is just like a statue, right? So I think this is going to become a permanent. Holly, thank you for the likes, girl. Did you just get here? I haven't seen you talking yet, but I recognize you. Yeah, so this is not the cutest thing. So freaking cute. And she knits this, and she knits a lot of different stuff. So she sent me this one, and then she sent me a couple of magnets. One's a pineapple. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying. And yeah, it's a magnet, like it just sticks. And we have been needing some magnets, Lord knows. So that one. And then this other little cactus. And there's a price tag on here, or not a price tag, but you know, like I'm popping it out of here. And then there's a price on it right here, and it says it's $5. So that's a pretty good deal, I feel like. He's so cute. So Madison was excited about these because she's like, we need some magnets, man. Right, babe?
Yes.
Yes. So these are so cute. So she sent me those three things. And then this is really, really cute. And like I said, she knits. So she like handmade this stuff. This is a bag. And it's like crocheted, obviously, like at the top. And then it has the fringe. And it's like a crossbody bag. I think it's meant to be a crossbody bag. Yeah. And you just wear it like this. Oh, I'm so excited about this. I just thought it was so cute. She's so creative. I feel like this is so cool. So thank you to Lori and Tiva. I think I'm saying that right. Thank you guys so much for sending me this stuff. I wanted to, oh, there's someone else who sent me stuff, but I'm going to talk about them in my favorites video. But I think this person has an Etsy as well. Yeah. Their Etsy's called Angel with an Attitude. And she sent me all these like soaps and bath bombs and all that kind of stuff. So, but you guys are going to hear more about probably all of these people in my video later this month. But I just wanted to show you this because I got it out of my P.O. box today and I was so freaking excited. And Lori's Instagram, I think her Etsy is also the same, but it's Lunar, like Lunar, Knits, Knits, and then by Lori, which is Lori. Yeah. So cute, and thank you so much to them, because this is going to get uploaded to YouTube. So if you're watching this in the replay, thank you so much, Lori and Tiva, and you guys should go check them out. And when this is uploaded to YouTube, I'll leave it in the description so you can go find both of them. But yeah, okay, I just wanted to show you guys that before we got into the questions, because apparently you guys wanted me to do that. So that's super, super cool. And we are #1 on YouTuber right now. So if there's anyone new here in the chat that doesn't know who I am, I'm a YouTuber. My name is Shelby. I go by Shelbizzle. And my YouTube is just kind of about everything. I'm trying to narrow it down to a niche that is like eco-friendly, like talking about eco-friendly topics. And I hope that you guys are on board with that. Actually, that's a really good question for you guys in the chat before we start this. How would you guys feel if like I started to focus heavily, like every video has an environmental message? I think that I've been doing that mostly like, you know, because the vegan food is definitely environmentally friendly, and then, like, the thrift hauls are environmentally friendly. The dumpster diving is obviously environmentally friendly. See, I think most of my subscribers like it, but then I feel like some of my videos don't get, it's not all about views, but I want to make sure that my audience wants to see what I'm making. So I don't want to start making content that no one wants to see, you know what I mean? So, and social justice is why I followed you. Cool. Yeah, I think that's definitely the direction I want to go in, but a lot of, like, environmental, eco-friendly, like, minimalist, and vegan channels all have a very specific aesthetic. Like, it's all very white and bright and basic, and I feel like when you narrow yourself down to that sort of appeal, you're really only speaking to the choir, preaching to the choir, because those sort of aesthetics attract people who are already minimalist and who are already environmentalists, and I really want to reach out to people who are not already that. Like, that's my goal. Like, what's the point in speaking to the choir kind of thing, you know what I mean? So I'm going to try to keep a different viewpoint, a different thing, so that maybe if you click on one of my videos, you don't know it's about an environmental topic, but, like, through my messaging, you get it. That's my goal. So hopefully I can pull this off. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure this whole thing out, but I think Stephanon, I always see you in here. I think since environmental stuff is part of who you are and you're always end up talking about it or incorporate it into your videos. Yeah, I think so. Let's see. Sorry, I'm looking at all y'all's comments. We don't talk about that. Christina says, I love learning about eating vegan. What's up, Ice Tori? What's up? Are you good at doing eyeliner? Not so much, Caroline. I wish, but not so much. This person says, girl, I made your Z palette DIY. You remade it? Is that what you mean? Send me a tweet of it or an Instagram or tag me in it somehow. I'd love to see that. Look at this. Incoming. Oh, he's leaving. Give me a tip. Someone says, I don't understand how I could explain to everyone that I dumpster diving tips. I think I've said this maybe before, but, like, I've never been the kind of person to really care about what people think, so it's hard for me to tell you guys, like, how to deal with people who judge you, because I just can't care. Like, honestly, if I cared about what people thought, I would never be who I am, like, at all. Because, like, I think I've told you guys, I was raised completely different than who I am. So, everything that I've ever done has been like, hey, thank you so much for the 1,000 bars. Thank you, girl. But everything I've ever done has been outside of the realm of what's normal. And I've always been the person in my family that people look at and go, what the fuck is she doing? Like, why is she doing that? It doesn't make sense. Like, why doesn't she just take the easy route? You know, in everything. In being an environmentalist and being a liberal in my family. Becky, thank you so much. She just gave me another 1,000 bars. That is Becky with the good hair from that Beyonce song. What? But yeah, I would just encourage you guys to not worry about, like, what people think. Like, just because if you care so much about what other people think of you, just imagine your life had been dictated by people who had an opinion about you. If you let your life be dictated by that, how you're, like, for instance, I would not have, I feel like my entire life is like my environmental message, you know what I mean? And of course, my parents don't get it. Like, they just don't get it at all. And, you know, I would never have majored in what I have majored in, and I would never be where I am now, and that, in those terms, like, that is the biggest part of who I am. So I wouldn't be that if it wasn't for me not paying attention to what other people think. And then, aside from that, you guys know I'm also a lesbian. Would I be a lesbian if it were was up to any of my family members? No. I mean, like, if you guys haven't seen my coming out story, I have a whole video about that. But, you know, you just can't care too much about what people think. There's a part of you that has to be critical and open-minded to hear it, but to worry about other people accepting it, you know, just don't worry about it. You will honestly be much happier with your life if you eliminate people who are telling you that what makes you happy is wrong, because that you don't need that, you know what I mean? That's just kind of how I look at life. Judy and Dan, I see you giving me 10 likes, and I appreciate it. And Zoe for this too. Back at you. All right. My parents don't get that I want to act and write movies, and they don't get not going to college. It's so annoying. I mean, I totally get that. And, well, I mean, I went to college, but at the same time, my dad always told me he didn't want me to go to college. He thought college was pointless because he didn't even finish high school. And he didn't go to college, and, you know, he has his own business, and it's been really lucrative for him, supported our family, and put me and my sister all the way through college. So to him, spending all this money to get a degree is crazy. But to me, it was worth it because I couldn't do what my true passion was without a degree. I mean, if I could have, why not, right? But I totally get where you're coming from, like you know, standing out. But you know, how many actors and actresses and creative people were told that they were never going to make it? Probably all of them, like mostly all of them. So you can never let other people's words dictate your life. Let's see. I'm gonna look. Okay, I'm looking at y'all's questions. So if you send them to me, I will. Tesh says spending a bunch of money for some papers. Shake my head. Yeah, I get it. I know it's crazy. Okay, honestly, here's the thing. The fact that education is so expensive is the crazy part. It's not so much wanting to get an education, because in other countries it's not like that. Like, it's not the way it is here, and education is valued in other parts of the world. And so it's a priority for governments, you know, but not so much for here, but whatever, you know what I mean. Yeah, Anne says college is crazy expensive than 21 years ago. I used to work for an orthodontist who paid for his schooling, his entire, like, to become an orthodontist. He paid for it by working in the summers. He literally just worked in the summers, and that paid his whole way through school. And I can only imagine at working at $7.25 now in the summers would pay for maybe all of your books. Like, maybe. Like, it's crazy. So, yeah. Yeah. I think education is extremely important, but it's a money grab here. Agreed. Samantha, hi! I see that you just got here. Okay, that's a good question, Brianna. How do you stay so positive with your self-image? That's something I really struggle with. I really wish I could tell you guys. I feel like I need to figure out a way to express it. But basically, there was this point in my life where I really hated my situation. It mostly has to do with my parents, because my mom really didn't make me feel worthy of a lot when I was younger. Just like the things she would say to me and do to me. And she's still in denial of all of this. But, you know, you can't deny what it did to me. But anyway, I just decided one day that if I was going to be a happy person, like if I was going to lead a happy, fulfilling life, I could not let what anybody else thought about me matter more than what I thought about me. And it really comes down to, like, self-love and realizing what makes you happy. And if you're happy in life, other people who are trying to bring you down won't really matter. And the whole like, make yourself happy first, and then you can worry about, you know, other stuff. It's hard to figure out what makes you happy and how to tell yourself it's okay to, like, care about yourself enough to make yourself happy. I get that. But I guess that's the most important thing. Figure out how to make yourself happy first, and then other noise from the outside world won't matter to you. You know what I mean? Let's see. How do you have such nice skin? Do you ever find good skincare in the dumpster that you and Madison still use today? I don't think I use anything that I have found in the dumpster. I have a skincare routine on my channel, which kind of explains it, that I wanted to talk about this. But so I don't wear makeup on any days except for when I'm doing stuff for you guys. So that's definitely, like, I've seen since I've been filming more, I have more breakouts because I'm wearing makeup more. And I know it's not really an option for everybody. Everybody doesn't feel comfortable enough in their skin to, like, go barefaced all the time. But I would encourage you guys to try it because, like I said, I've noticed since I've started wearing makeup more for this, I have more acne, and that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. But before that, I didn't use any skincare, and I still don't. I mean, I use stuff to take off my makeup, but that's it. And Madison, we found some Paracomb MD face washes that I think you still use, right, babe?
Yes.
Yeah, she still uses them. I mean, we found a lot of expensive skincare since we've been dumpster diving, but I don't use any of it. Maybe someday, but I used to have problem skin in high school, and now I just try to get in enough water every day, and that seems to really help my skin, like, a lot. That's the most, like pinpoint thing I could tell you to do for your skincare. Wear less makeup and drink lots of water. Let's see. Allison says hi, babe.
Hi, babe.
Allison says hi to you. She doesn't say babe. She just says hi. Oh, do you want to wave? There's Madison. What are you going to work on after this, babe? It's top secret still, right? Mm-hmm. Well, Madison and I are working on something for you guys that is so freaking exciting, but it's going to take like maybe another month, and then we'll announce it. But you guys will be really excited about it, I think. Okay, I'm gonna see, let's see if I can. Is anybody still on YouTube asking questions? Because I can't see you over there. So try to switch over to you now. And if you're watching on like YouTube, there's a link in the description to switch over to you now. It's super simple. All right, I'm looking at you now questions. Someone says you guys are like couple goals. Well, thank you so much. That's sweet. Allison says, did you get bullied at school? Not a lot, but not after like middle school. But in elementary school, I did get called Miss Piggy a lot. I've always been kind of overweight, but like back then I wasn't. I never deserved to be like called the fat kid because I was never fat. I wasn't even overweight back then. But I was called Miss Piggy in like 4th grade. So that was sad. But at the same time, the kids weren't mean to me. It was like a joke, but it still hurt my feelings, if you know what I mean. But yeah, not so much incense. Dan, thank you for the 400 likes. Melissa says, I need those glasses ASAP. I think I linked them in my last week's You Now, so I'll link them when it's up on YouTube. I'll link these there too. And I'm going to talk about them later on this month at some point too. But yeah, these are so freaking cute. Babe, can I show you so you can tell them how much you love my glasses?
I don't like your glasses at all.
Why not?
You don't need them. You can see.
I can't.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't. She doesn't like my glasses, but it's fine. I like them. Did you guys ever get bullied in school? Like, do you guys have stories like that? Because I was wondering when I talked about 13 Reasons Why last week, if you guys had ever experienced anything like that. I think that's really sad, but, do you wear real glasses? No, Caroline, I don't. I have perfect vision. Lucky for me. Someone says, is your girlfriend shy? How would you describe that, babe? Are you shy?
No.
Well, what do you think it is? Why don't you want to be over here right now?
Because I'm enjoying my day off camera after work, sipping lemonade.
Every day for you is off camera. What does that mean?
I like to be off camera sometimes. Sometimes I like to be on.
I don't know if the word is shy. She's just, I don't know. I really have this, like, want to reach out to people and, like, help people through things and, like, spread the message of, you know, environmental things. And I really like to get to know you guys so that you don't feel like you're just following some random person on YouTube that doesn't care about you. Like, I'm very invested in this. And she's just not. I don't think it's that she's shy. She's just not as invested at this point as I am. Melissa says your eyebrows are on point. Thank you so much. Lark says, I was always an outcast in school. I get, you know, I don't know, we didn't really have bullying at my school or, like, like, the cool kids and, like, the nerd kids. I guess it was kind of that separation. Like, there were the kids that partied, like, you knew who they were. And then there were the kids who were, like, not nerdy. They were just a little different. Like, they were the ones that were, like, I don't really know how to describe them. But you could tell that there were different groups. And then, like, there was, like, my friends who, we were just friends. And there were, like, just average people. But, like, there were only a few really cliquey things. We didn't really have problems like that, I don't think. Someone says, Grace says, I feel like the past 3 years or so it's been turned into the social media one-on-one, like bullying. It's not too bad in public for anyone. That's probably totally true. Like cyberbullying and stuff like that. It's so much easier to get behind a freaking like computer screen and talk shit to people, and not so likely that you're gonna do it in person. That makes sense. Brianna says, how do you get the perfect bun? Mine always look like a lopsided nest. This is what happens when, like, I don't mess with my hair. Have this really, really bad habit of tucking my hair under my hair, so it just makes, like, a bunch of disgusting hair. It's just, like, very tangled, and I hate brushing it out, but, yeah, if you could see, you can't see, but, like, I just tuck my hair under my hair a lot, and it gets really, like, kind of tangly, and then that makes the perfect bun for me. I can never get it unless my hair is kind of, like, messed up first. Let's see. My hair gets matted so easily. Is your hair long, Caroline? I know if I let my hair grow out too much, I will literally never wear it down because I will always mess it up, and then I hate brushing it out to wash it so it stays up in a nest like this. It sucks. Hold on one second, guys. Some YouTubers have moderators who like sit in here and block people who talk shit, but I have to do it myself, so you just had to give me a second for that. Holly wants to know, do I watch Philip DeFranco? I watch Philip DeFranco like it's my religion. Yes, I watch Philip DeFranco every day. Every day. Well, Monday through Friday ever since he changed his schedule. But yeah, love Philip DeFranco. Zoe wants to know, would you ever get another tattoo? Yes, definitely. One of my subscribers told me, I think it was earlier today, that she's looking to get a new tattoo on Earth Day. She gets one every Earth Day, which is so cool. And then she said that she might get hers this year to say create the peace, which blows my mind. But I'm thinking about either doing something with create the peace or the quote that I talked about I think last week, and it was it goes, I can't do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good that I can do. So one of those, and maybe I will get it this weekend. We'll see. But yeah, definitely. I talked about this last week. Want to get a lot more tattoos for sure. That's okay, Brianna. Let's see. Holly says, I love him so hard. Do you guys watch Philip DeFranco or know who that is? Oh, man. Let me see. Oh, careful. Someone says, in middle school, I was made fun of every day. Was called an Oompa Loompa because I was short and chubby. That's so sad. People can be cruel, but life goes on and we grow up. Yeah, that's the thing, that once you get out of school and you look back on all that shit that mattered so much to you when you were in there, none of that shit matters once you get out, like, at all. Like, I just don't even ever think about the shit that happened to me in high school anymore. Ridiculous. Tesh says, who is that? Philip DeFranco does a new show on YouTube. He uploads every day around 3. I think he uploads today at 4, but he uploads every day, and he just talks about, like, the top stories that are happening. But he doesn't only focus on mainstream news. He focuses also on, like, YouTube news and stuff like that. And he's very, very fair and balanced, and he tries his best not to be biased, which is very different from my other favorite news network, which is the Young Turks. And I think they do a really good job, but it's definitely from a biased perspective. But they always deliberate on the facts, and they're, they hold people accountable when they need to be held accountable. So, yeah. Hi, Allie. I saw something up here that said, I missed something. Do you think that people change or do you think they stay the same? What do you mean in terms of what, Caroline? I think it definitely depends because I can tell you that I have changed. You know what I mean? But it just depends on what you're talking about. Julia, these are from Firmoo, Firmoo, and they actually have really, really good deal. You guys should totally wait till I upload this on YouTube because I have a link where you can get them, like a sale or something. I think it's like buy one get one free. I have a link for, so wait till this is uploaded to YouTube if you can to buy your stuff because they're super affordable. Thank you so much, guys. So right now, Becky is in my #1 spot because she gave me 3,000 bars. Thank you so much, Becky. You're so sweet. And if you guys don't know, if you're new here or let me say it before, I give away a pop socket every Monday on my YouNow streams to my #1 fan. Caroline wants to know what is my necklace. I bought this necklace 2 years ago. Maybe almost. Not almost 3 years ago now. Is it almost 3 years ago that I bought this necklace?
I don't know.
No, just 2. I bought this necklace in Big Sur, and at this little shop, and I keep saying I'm going to figure out what the name of it is, but I forget. There's not very many shops there. There's only, like, a few. You would think Big Sur had a lot of shopping because it's, like, so famous, but it doesn't have, like, any at all. And I'll look it up. I think it's called the Rainbow something, if you guys want to look it up and get it from there, but it's a moonstone that they found on the beach in Big Sur. And it's just like in a cage and on a ribbon. That's where I got it from. Someone says, I love your videos. I really want to transition into a plant-based diet, but I'm a picky eater. Any advice? Definitely. Yeah, I was and still am a pretty picky eater. Thank you, Jessica, for the applause. When I started transitioning to like a vegetarian diet, the reason I put it off for so long is I did not like beans. I did not like mushrooms. I still don't really like mushrooms. I did not like squashes. I did not like all of the staple replacements for like meat for vegetarians. I did not like them, and that's why I put it off for so long. But I just had to train myself to eat it anyway, honestly. If you have a bigger, like, purpose behind eating more plant-based, that's really how you can get there, because if the only thing holding yourself accountable is yourself, it's much harder to do it. But if you, have a bigger meaning behind it, I think it's easier. But I would just say to let yourself find things that are easier to eat and maybe take it slow. You don't have to do it all overnight, but work in those foods that you don't like in creative ways. So, like, I've always hated kale, or not always, but, like, when I was younger, I hated kale. So I would put it in my smoothies, and I could totally tolerate it that way. It wasn't a big deal. And then when I started becoming more, like, health conscious, I started eating it in other things like salads, which was crazy. That's harder to do, just, like, putting it in your salad and eating it. You can make kale chips, like, it's just finding creative ways to do it. So, like, and I've always hated squash, like I told you, so I just find different ways to cook it. Like, I can eat squash if it's not too soggy and not too hard. Sometimes it's a texture thing. It's just finding different tips and tricks on how to do that, and Pinterest is a big help as well. Grace says, kale chips are literally the best thing ever. I could not agree more. I love them. And someone says, Allison says she hates broccoli. Broccoli was my favorite vegetable for so long until it became Brussels sprouts, which most people think is crazy, but I love Brussels sprouts so much. Tesh says I hate pumpkin. I've always hated pumpkins and squash too, but I'm getting more into it. And tomatoes, ew, my sister has always hated tomatoes. Madison hates the ones that are like cherries and they pop in your mouth. What do you say about them, babe?
They're just, I don't know, they're like squishy grapes.
No, you've always said they feel like a pimple popping in your mouth.
Oh, yeah. Ugh.
Ew. But when I was a kid, my mom used to like slice up tomatoes and put salt on them, and I would just eat them like that. I probably wouldn't do that now, but I used to. I don't know, Grace. People like Brussels sprouts. They're so good. They are like a pimple, Claire says. Someone, how do you say it? Salut Charlotte? She says, or they say, I freaking love Brussels sprouts. Someone says, Braun says, I love Brussels sprouts and tomatoes and broccoli, but hate kale. There are different kinds of kale. Like there's dinosaur kale, regular kale, baby kale. I pretty much like them all, but in different ways. Oh, why do people do this to me? I just don't understand. I love stuffed Brussels sprouts. I don't think I've ever had that. No tomatoes or olives. I can't with those little devils. I used to think, you know those olive bars that they have like in Whole Foods and shit? I used to think that they were so gross. Like olive bars, like who the fuck is gonna eat from that? And then when I moved to California, all my friends would go into Whole Foods and just get buckets of olives and eat them. And I was like, I guess this is a thing. So then I started doing it and now I like them. But yeah. Yes, Allison, love asparagus. Probably my third favorite food. Madison reminds me of my best friend so much, like literally everything you say about her. Well, that's interesting, Claire. Madison sounds like my best friend too. Tesh says, I love green olives. 44 Okimasi says, you're so gorgeous. Thank you so much. Y'all are sweet. Okay. Maybe I should ask you guys a question. What's a question that I can ask you guys? Babe, what's a question we can ask them? So I see you guys keep asking me about what my tattoos mean, and I feel like every time I'm on YouNow, I explain that, so I'm not gonna do it, like, again, but I'm gonna upload a video to YouTube explaining them so that you guys can, so that you guys know. So, stick around for that. I'm sorry. Every single time I'm on here, you guys ask, so. Zoe says, do you like eggplants? I don't like eggplants. I eat them, so, oh, I got eggplant the other day when we went out to eat, like a pasta dish thing. It was pretty good, but. Brianna wants to know, when are we gonna get married, babe?
Years from now.
Years from now. It's the only answer you get. Tesh, the camera I use is a Canon T3i. I link it in all of my videos if you want to go check it out. But I would say don't buy it on Amazon. If you're gonna buy it, if you can't find one, try to find one used first. So my camera that I use, actually we bought it used on Craigslist, and it was only $300. And Madison bought it for me for Christmas. If she hadn't bought it for me for Christmas, I would have bought it on Amazon because you can find really good deals on Amazon as well. But, yeah, that's what I use. But definitely check Craigslist first because the camera I got for $300, I don't think you would have ever found that on Amazon. It was a really good deal. The only thing that sucks is the thing that makes the cameras expensive that you need for YouTube is the flip screen camera so you can see yourself. And it literally tacks on like $700 to any camera you want. It's ridiculous. Oh yeah, Tesh says, I've been looking for an open box camera. What does that mean? Oh, like a return. Yeah, try Amazon because they have an open box section too. I think it's called, I don't know what it's called, but I know that they have one. And check Craigslist and like stuff like that for sure. Caroline, you are asking the best questions, Caroline. I appreciate it. Someone says, Caroline says, what cut/style of wedding rings do you like? I don't really have like cuts or things like that I like. I have this one specific ring that I've been looking at for years and years, and it's on Etsy. And let me show you guys. Because I don't want a ring that has a diamond in it. I've talked about that on here before. Because they're not very, like, social justice friendly. A lot of diamonds are mined and people are in really bad conditions and paid really shitty and stuff like that. But the ring I want, it's made on Etsy. And it looks like this. You guys aren't going to be able to see what this is at all. But it looks like that. And it has a moissanite in it. It's not, a diamond, it's a moissanite, and it's like like a vine with leaves on it. Yeah. forever waiting for that ring. But I like it. Oh, and it's not gold either. I like platinum, so I'm gonna get platinum. Yes. The person who makes this ring on Etsy is called Anjays Designs. Anjays Designs. And someone says that ring is beautiful. Melissa says, damn, that's perfect. I've had my eye on this ring for so long, and I've been so scared that that he would stop making it, but he totally still makes it, so that's super exciting. Thank you guys. Thank you, Braun. Becky, are you still here? Because I think I'm about to get off. And I have uncut diamonds in my ear, Tesh. Well, you guys probably can't see it. Yeah, these are old though. Madison bought these for the first Christmas we were together. But yeah, these are uncut diamonds. Also from Etsy. Alright guys. I don't know if Becky is still here. Becky, are you here? Are you here? Hopefully. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get off of here, you guys. If you didn't get your question answered, add me on Snapchat. It's the same username as everywhere else, Shellbizzle with 3 E's. I always answer your questions on there if I miss something. Or you can always tune in on Mondays because I'm here every Monday night I usually try to start closer to 7. But I'll start sometime between 7 and 8 Central Standard Time. And thank you guys for coming. Yeah. Bye, guys. I'll upload this to YouTube too if you guys want to see it later.